Guten Tag, meine Freunde. Ich spiele Island of Dr. M.O.D.O.K and ich würde benutzen Dr. Untergang. In a nutshell, for anybody interested what that was, in essence, I'm going to be playing, hello to everybody, good day to everybody. I'm going to be playing the Island of Dr. M.O.D.O.K, which obviously you can probably guess, and I'll be playing with, I'll be playing with Dr. Doom. So I guess that translates well enough. I'm practicing my German, apart from trying to learn Italian, and at some stage I do want to learn a bit of Hindi. So yeah, so I can broaden my demographic and also learn some cultural stuff at the same time. Who doesn't want to be cultured? Now, even though I've been a bit late to kind of like do anything with guides and playing about with synergies and as well champions to take on the Island of Dr. M.O.D.O.K, and that's just because I'm just not feeling the vibe at the moment from this month. I still very much feel like I'm in limbo, as well as other players are, between like Kabam answering against the roadmap, timelines of things and other stuff. So I'm kind of at the mercy of like my feelings towards the game. So I thought, well, a bit late to it, but I wanted to try out some synergies and play about with some stuff. So this is one synergy here, which I sort of didn't utilize to the best of what I wanted to, but it just like even just blasted through the content, which is great. So yeah, this is going to be Dr. Doom versus Dr. Doom and Cap America versus the Mystic Path. Should have been the Cosmic Path, but to be honest, it ended up being better to go up against the Mystic Path. And the main thing to really say is this synergy slays, I think, is the kind of the thing I want to bring to the table. So, first of all, Dr. Doom is kind of the lead champion. The support champion is Beardo. And then there are some other champions to bring into it, which could be effective. If you've got them at rank 5, got them as 4 stars at rank 5, could be effective. But this is all about 2 champions. The similar thing to the last video, which was about Archangel and as well Corvus Glaive for the tech path. So this one is kind of like, I believe this one would do the Cosmic Path, but the Mystic Path as well. And I think really like Science Champions could do obviously a number on that particular path, but this could do like multiple paths. It was a very effective synergy. Dr. Doom is also, yeah, and as we know, it's one of the greatest. So we're not going to use I answer to no one, which is attack rating is increased 10% for each knocked out team member. Could have done it before going into the end boss, and I would recommend that. That would help out a lot. And then as well, we've got Fantastic Rage. And this champion is all about doing the heavy attack. And that's the thing. Guaranteed critical, perfect. So that's why Annihilus is on there. If I know it was rank 5, which may be something down the line, then I'm all for it. That's all great. The other one is we've got Genius Ingenuity, which is Shock and Incinerate debuffs have plus 20% increased potency with Mr. Fantastic. Now, I did make a mistake, but I didn't properly utilize his ability to then get those debuffs on the enemy. So that's something to bear in mind in this. This synergy was so good and the champions were so good that it didn't require a lot of the mechanics of this. But if you're looking for some extra kind of I don't know, petrify, if you're looking for something that's gonna like reduce down, I think it's power gain and things like that, well, that's what petrify does, then this could be a great kind of like extra addition to kind of utilizing the pre-fight ability. That's the point I'm going to get to eventually. Come on, Richard, get to the point. Pre-fight ability. Any case, right, so we've got Silver Surfer on the team. So when Order of Hazarath is activated, Doom taps into Power Cosmic, granting a random buff for 8 seconds. So yeah, like I don't know if I overly noticed this pinging up, but still, you know, if it was to ping up, it would be good. And I think he's just there for padding. And the final thing is like, well, I got Mr. Fantastic there that boosts the attack rating, the attack on the on Dr. Doom and any champion I would use. But as I said, this is all about 2 champions, these 2 here. And yeah, we do have like some other things as well. Increased attack rating for Mr. Fantastic if we choose to use him. Colleagues and rivals. So heavy attacks apply up to 1 armor break debuff for 10 seconds. Which does make it a nice asset and an idea that Mr. Fantastic, Dr. Doom, and maybe another champion could be quite an effective team. Maybe even Silver Surfer in the likes of Incursions. So something I may want to try out in the future. So we'll watch that space. And then with Silver Surfer on the team, you know, just some added little gains here or there. But yeah, like let's take this into action. First up is the Unstoppable Colossus fight. This is a good fight to have Captain America Infinity War Beardo for. Now, the thing is with this, yeah, it's just about like nullifying the Unstoppable ability. And this was when you see that nice chunky damage. This is when Split Atom was on, so like I'm not reducing any kind of attack. And you'll see in a moment where, man, I just love it. Like, just like going to there, boom, 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 nullify, beautiful. And here, the safe parry to the boom with a 95k. Very nice to see. Now, the Loki fight has Pilfer, Transducer, and as well SP2 kind of specific. So that's what obviously this champion is going to do against me. I'm not too worried about this, and was just going like, do you know what? I'm on a roll. I don't need to overly kind of clock check a lot of the nodes. So I just thought went in. And this is the thing, you know, I just love Dr. Doom. It's one of my favorite champions at the moment. Yes, I have other favorites, but like, man, Dr. Doom is just so fun. I use him for incursions. I use him in AQ, AW, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I think Caban did a fantastic job with this character. I suspect people, there may be some that said, oh, you know, damage stuff, but, you know, god tier like stuff. But he is kind of like, he's up there. But you can see the potency of the incinerate effects coming in. And as well, I'm playing quite cautiously because I'm like, you know, wait for that unblockable, go back in again. So that's the thing. Bit of a timing issue here with the SP1 because like I'm thinking like I could go and punish, but like I'm just not quick enough with this. And that's the thing, timing is essential when trying to punish on special attacks, which I'm learning. I'm trying to like make sure that's better than it is. It just seems just a bit slow out the tracks when it comes to like trying to avoid the SP1 to then go back in again. EMP modification, I do this well. In further on in the video, I actually kind of mess up completely. Aspect of evolution, not something to worry about. EMP modification is just try not to trigger a buff, and a lot of times you're going to see the play style in a second is all about, you know, trying to keep into a block, absorbing the SP1 in the block, and then trying to like swipe away, evade away without triggering off dexterity. Trigger dexterity, trigger a buff. Problem, which you're going to see now is like build up to the SP1. I'm not too worried. I'm not too phased about any of this stuff because I'm like, throw at that SP1 at me, throw at, as I'm just like doing a lot more damage on this. So I think that we've built up, like this is nice. Like I'm seeing 5 of those charges there. Very careful as I kind of did. I'd thrown an SP1, not an SP2, and that's because I thought that I'd built up a much more than I did. But still, it's like, I don't need to do much effort and I'm already kind of like doing the business, so you know, can't complain about that. Now, this champion has Transducer, Energy Resistance, and Mystic Ward. Now, I'm not sure what I was thinking with this. I think first off like, oh, is this a Beardo fight? This looks more like a Beardo fight to me than it does like a Dr. Doom. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go with Beardo. I didn't break out Mr. Fantastic, and maybe that's the thing that maybe I should look to do that in the future. But I thought like, oh, let's do a bit of brute strength, maybe some SP1 bleed damage type kind of element to this, and then build up to like SP1 and then drop back. Because obviously I'm not doing the SP2. I'm not kind of like not being that brave against like a champion that's going to be practically missing every single shot. So SP1 is thrown. We then go a bit delayed there. I don't know why. I think I was playing really cautiously because I know it was like, is the AI going to be like the punishment on it? Can I punish an SP1? That was bad play by me, but I'm like, yeah, this is probably the one fight that didn't go according to plan, and I was like, oh god, why am I playing this like absolutely like completely silly like that? I'm being too cautious, too scared. I'm thinking like, you know, if I run in, if I punish, this is going to go well. But the fact is, it's done in 36 hits. So it is what it is. It's done. Okay, Power Reversal, Mystic Ward, and Extinction Protocol. Now, I was thinking with this, like, again, go down Dr. Doom, but I was like, nah, this wouldn't be a thing that worked. And I was more kind of like, I was checking out the boss as well, checking out like, okay, what's the boss, because I didn't check what that was. And I was like, well, Dr. Doom's going to be like better for that fight, so I want to see if I make a mistake and like lose my Doom. I was, you know, what do I need? How can I do this? And that's the thing, you've always got to check what the boss is. Captain America is being used. Now, this is actually the best time of kind of like, I've played this. First of all, we're building up some kinetic charge. Not really any need for this, but it's all about enticing the enemy out to kind of like, because M.O.D.O.K is very defensive, like super defensive. So I was thinking like, right, if I go into a block stance and allow him to do the block break, then, or heavy attack to then block break, I will then allow him to then reveal himself, allow himself to be attacked. And this again shows like the best play that I'm doing was I'm backing off because I want to entice the enemy out. So I'm drawing him into me, as you can see, and there, SP2, boom, kind of like, yeah, I do take a bit in damage, but it's all about being as cautious as possible. and trying not to get like damaged here. SP2 back against the wall, and then there we go. Good evades, absolutely fantastic there. Because like I was like, man, I've got to get this guy throwing special attacks, and actually get really lucky right at the end. There we go. So he throws an SP1. Great. He's building power like a complete machine. Now I could have with this used the likes of that. This is when that Mr. Fantastic synergy and that pre-fight ability would have been great to allow me, and then having a tech champion on my side to petrify. So that's one mistake there that I made with that. But look, pick up the win. You know, can't really complain. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. Now, in the spirit of saving time, I decided to hurry the video along because obviously, you know, you've got places to go, people to see, but this is quite a cool video just to kind of like represent some stuff. So first of all, let's re-roll because I don't like masochism at all. So I was thinking like, man, if I get a rage, that'd be great. Masochism and spike pops up. No. So therefore, like, yeah, I get Mystic Ward and rage, but I'm like, I'm cool with that because a lot of the times I'm going to be using Dr. Doom. Again, I'm cool with it. Again, could have used Mr. Fantastic. But masochism would have been great, but obviously in this situation it would have been better to have the pre-fight ability from Mr. Fantastic. However though, and I think that's the thing to kind of illustrate, is that you don't have to use it and still find that you're just like, you're slaying through this. And you notice I'm taking, because it's rage, every time I'm nullifying, which I am still nullifying by the way, I'm still nullifying stuff. You see that the ping up comes with the shock damage. So I'm then going in and I'm doing my thing, and I'm Mystic Ward, not Mystic Ward, staggering. So still Mystic Ward is working, but the stagger, that's the thing, guys. Stagger is the main thing. I don't need to worry about the nullifying effects because I've got stagger on Dr. Doom. I'm spamming SP1s because I want to keep nullifying. And do bear in mind with rage, I don't want to overpower and find myself going like, right, well I'm throwing all this damage, but I'm constantly trying to stagger and nullify and do all this stuff. Like it's just like it's a quick process, and to be honest, SP1 and spam seems to be working fine. And look, you know, I'm not dropping any health at the moment, spamming in SP1s, and I like it. You know, it's good. That was a bit of a mistake. I was at distance, but you know, that's the thing. The AI saved me. It wasn't too aggressive, so that was great. Come closer, do a stagger, do a heavy attack, which, as we know, is meant to be critted. Now, I could kill off all my team members. That would have been an option as well to increase my damage potential. So there are so many other things that I could have done here. Had the Mr. Fantastic synergy, the pre-fight ability triggered, and as well hit off everybody killed in my team to maximize my damage. But I didn't do that. I didn't need to do this. And that's the thing. This team would be a great setup for the Cosmic Path, and as we've shown, the Mystic Path as well. 69 hits! There we have it. That has been a little video looking at this particular synergy here, and as well, like, you know, what it's good for. You know, the Cosmic Path, it could be really amazing for, but as we've seen, Mystic Path still as well. Lots of utility, lots of fun, and yeah, mainly around the use of Beardo and Dr. Doom, but Mr. Fantastic can be an asset as well for that particular grind. So yeah, class advantage all the way, lots of fun. Check it out if you want to. And yeah, Human Torch could be great in this as well, so many others, but it was fun as well, even without using Mr. Fantastic's pre-fight ability, and as well not utilizing right at the very end to kill off my team bar Dr. Doom in order to utilize more attack rating. It's still a very effective synergy without them, and I think it's just those two champions, maybe three champions, could be a massive kind of like just improvement to anybody's kind of grind. But yeah, kind of a bit late doing this video, but I was thinking to myself, I need something to put out at the weekend that just looks at something a bit in game and a bit of kind of like, you know, playing and fighting. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and check out some other content, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.